What's up, everybody? Before we hop into today's video, I just real quickly want to give a huge shout out to Call of Duty Mobile for partnering with the channel. If you guys haven't already downloaded the game, link will be in the description down below for you to do so for free. All right, everyone, we got something a little bit different here for you today. So as you know, the last month or so, I've been pretty much doing live commentaries dedicated in videos here on the channel. We've not really done too much stream content, but today we're actually going to be bringing you some stream highlights. The other day, I had gone live just playing some ranked matches, warming up a little bit in preparation for an event that I had later that day, as well as just sort of, testing out some of the new weapons after this huge weapon balancing update. And we had tried out the MSMC, and I was genuinely surprised at how much more versatile this weapon is than it was before. They did a really good job with the buff actually making this weapon usable. And you guys are going to see here in the gameplay. So what you're about to watch is pretty much my two matches I had played with MSMC in Legendary Ranked. First one's a TDM, second's actually a hardpoint, and we had popped off in both matches. Throughout most of the gameplay, I'm just sort of reviewing the weapon as I get a feel for it, and you'll hear me say a lot, like, it's very viable, it's very solid, and it feels good. And that's truly how I feel about it. So hope you guys do enjoy today's video. The Gunsmith is going to be at the end of the video as opposed to the beginning, so a little change up here, but I hope you guys do enjoy the video nevertheless. And with all that being said, let's hop into it. Interesting to be using the monolithic suppressor on it. We'll see how it is.
Target's in sight.
Shout out to my teammate there. This thing is kind of nasty. What the hell? I don't remember how it used to be, but I feel really comfortable with this build, and this is just our first game. As far as first impression goes, I know we've only taken a few fights, but it feels really solid. It seems like range play on the MSMC actually is like viable. I saw there's another player there. I don't know if he pushes me. Stay out of that for a second. Ah, they're coming from my left. Pop the UAV, and then we'll do the Pred as well. They're spawning stalls. I need to pick up more ammo. I'll take the double there for free. Kind of worried about my right side. Let's see if we can grab some ammo packs. Scat challenges. I should be able to break the distance here. That's not my fight. Oh, but they're spawning back behind me. This thing is solid. This is my first game with it. We just kind of threw on a build that I thought would be good. And we're beaming with it. It's kind of advanced. I got a lot of players on me. I think we're good. Yeah, this thing actually feels really solid. Throw that up. Got a couple of players over here. Time to kill feels pretty good. Recoil control isn't like something terrible. The range feels a lot better. That was like a really good first impression. MSMC meta back. I don't know. It feels pretty versatile. The thing is, I don't know how it competes against other SMGs, but as far as just an SMG alone goes, it's pretty decent. It's tempting to do this instead. I think this might be worth it. You get 11 extra shots, and then on top of that, you're not really losing too much more ADS time and movement speed as opposed to the other magazine. The only downside is just the reload time, but typically I don't reload in a bad situation where I can't reload, so I think we should run that. Terminal or crossfire? I guess terminal, so this is gonna be hard point for sure, yeah. The vertical recoil is still there for sure. So you don't want to like just straight up try to like cross map people with MSMC. You still want to play super aggressive with it, which has always been its like primary play style. But again, with that being said, mid range is a lot more viable. Like at this range, you do have the opportunity to beam for those first like 10 bullets.
Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. We've taken
Try to bait that player. If the MSMC had more ammo, I'd love to run quick fix on this thing. I hear players coming up.
Hard point contested.
Brother, taking a sweet old time.
Reloading. Cover me.
Yeah, like I said, this thing's definitely a lot easier to use.
Recon standing by.
Pop the UAV.
Recon is standing by. UAV online.
I'm enjoying it.
Predator missile awaiting orders.
Oh, I'm actually enjoying it a lot. Look at this. It was never that easy to kill at range.
Enemy down. Hard point contested.
Okay, let's pop this.
Predator missile inbound.
We can get one, right? Yep, I'll take that.
Enemy in sight.
Drop that down, and then we're just gonna throw this here. Nice.
UAV is
I
ready.
need that.
Advanced UAV is online. Hostiles have
Okay, that guy pushes in here. Dang, look at this advanced. It's kind of a bum. Try to climb up.
fight harder. UAV
Okay, UAV.
hard point identified. UAV online. Enemy UAV spotted. Target down. Hard point is ours. We've taken the lead.
I was in a decent spot as long as my teammate was alive, but he ended up going down there. Throwing myself out of positioning here.
UAV spotted. Hard point lost.
Ah, gotta rotate. UAV was nice while it lasted.
Friendly predator.
Look at the enemies. They're all stacked up, spawned over there. I can't like push them, so I guess we're just chilling. I'm on that UAV.
UAV online. Advanced UAV is ready. Advanced UAV
There's a guy above me.
online.
All right, I gotta charge this. I'm behind a lot of players.
Close. Fight harder. Target down. We've taken
Hallway.
the lead.
Come on, I need this kill.
Friendly nuke.
There's the nuke. Let's go, dude. Took us 2 games. 2 games. I don't even play terminal hardpoint ever. Yeah, it's actually insane. It's such a good buff. Someone on the other team just said LOL. I wonder if they think they killed me off my nuke or something. I'll call it in. All
Launched. Friendly nuke has been launched.
right, I'm gonna be toxic.
For the lead.
Say LOL back. Oh, he left. He left. That's funny. Oh yeah, I forgot. By the way, the nuke animation actually changed for the entire game. It wasn't just that game mode. That's sick.
Hard point
I love that new animation a lot. Let's go. This is actually super toxic. Putting this here. Anybody else gonna push? They really don't have a choice. They can't do anything here. We get this whole hill, don't we?
UAV recon standing by. UAV
Nice.
recon is standing by. Hardpoint contested.
The only real option is to come from over there. We just went down.
Hardpoint contested.
This thing's nasty.
Missile awaiting
We got
orders.
another advance.
Friendly advanced UAV is online.
Nice, teammates. Well, hell yeah. 2 games and we got ourselves an MSMC legendary nuke.
Hardpoint contested. Target down.
Time to kill and it's like really solid as well.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint
It's been like a gun review mid gameplay. GG's. That was a really good game. Anyway, for everyone who was wondering what our Gunsmith was on the MSMC, here it is on screen, but I'll just go ahead and review it real fast. We're using the monolithic suppressor, and the reason for this is just simply because, well, we do get the benefit of having the suppressor, which I like, but the main reason that we're using this is because of the 25% damage at range increase. So it makes that like mid-range a little bit easier to kill with. I actually used the YKM light stock because previously the MSMC, whenever I had built it out, would have a very like slow ADS movement speed. So I wanted to increase that without really hurting the vertical recoil on it since it's already got so much recoil. So that's why we went with that 15% ADS movement speed increase without really having too bad of a downside. OWC tactical laser is a standard, you know, decrease in the ADS time as well as a increase in the ADS bullet spread. 36 round extended mag. You guys had actually seen us swap this from our first to second matchup. I just feel like it is pretty useful to have since the MSMC burns through ammo, and its only real downside again is going to be like the increase to reload time. It just takes forever to reload, but it's honestly not too bad. And then finally we went with the granulated grip tape just so I could have a little bit more ADS bullet spread accuracy, again making mid-range a little bit easier to kill. Overall I'd say it was more of a mid-range build. That's how I would describe it. Yeah, it's MSMC is super fun for sure.